Who would be more effective and win in a fight between a Siberian tiger and a grizzly bear? It is quite fascinating that both animals have stunning abilities and belong to powerful species. The grizzly bear and Siberian tiger are among the most popular animals that draw the attention of numerous people due to their deadly abilities and powerful bodies. Both beasts are apex predators, making the Siberian tiger and the grizzly bear the undisputed lords of their respective habitats. The Siberian tiger is a subspecies of tiger that lives in Eastern Asia. It is one of 6 living subspecies of tigers, along with the Bengal, Sumatran, South China, Indochinese, and Malayan tigers. The Siberian subspecies is the largest of them all. The grizzly bear, also known as the North American brown bear or simply grizzly, is a population or subspecies of the brown bear inhabiting North America. The term grizzly, Merriweather-Lewis and William Clark first described it as grizzly, which could be interpreted as either grizzly, i.e., grizzled, that is, with gray-tipped hair, or grizzly, fear-inspiring, now usually gruesome. The modern spelling supposes the former meaning. Even so, naturalist George Ord formally classified it in 1815 as U. horribilis for its character, size and description. Being the largest of all tigers, the Siberian tiger is an impressive hunter. The male measures an average of 11 feet, 3.3 meters, in length from head to tail and weighs about 390 pounds, 176 kilograms. Females are slightly smaller, averaging 8.8 feet, 2.7 meters, in length and weighing approximately 260 pounds, 118 kilograms. The Siberian tiger has developed physical adaptations to endure the cold climate of its habitat, such as a thick layer of fat and very dense fur, which is paler and has fewer dark stripes compared to other tigers. Its skin is yellow or reddish with dark, narrow, and widely separated brown stripes. The chest, belly, inner limbs, and the area around the neck are white. Grizzlies are among the largest living carnivores. They range from 3.3 to 9 feet, 1 to 2.8 meters, in length and can weigh up to 800 pounds, 363 kilograms. Grizzly bears have a dished, or concave face, short round ears, and a large shoulder hump. Their fur color ranges from very light tan, almost white, to dark brown. Their eyesight is poor, and they have been known to attack humans without evident provocation. Range and habitat. The Siberian tiger once inhabited much of the Korean peninsula, Manchuria and other parts of northeastern China, the eastern part of Siberia and the Russian Far East, perhaps as far west as Mongolia and the area of Lake Baikal, where the Caspian tiger also reportedly occurred. During the late Pleistocene and Holocene, it was likely connected to the South China tiger population through corridors in the Yellow River Basin, before humans interrupted gene flow. Today, its range stretches south to north for almost 1,000 kilometers, the length of Primorsky Krai, and into southern Khabarovsk Krai east and south of the Amur River. It also occurs within the Greater Xing'an Range, which crosses into Russia from China at several places in southwest Primory. This region represents a merger zone of the East Asian temperate broadleaf and mixed forest and the taiga, resulting in a mosaic of forest types that vary in elevation and topography. Key habitats of the Siberian tiger are Korean pine forests with a complex composition and structure. In North America, grizzly bears previously ranged from Alaska down to Mexico and as far east as the western shores of Hudson Bay. The species is now found in Alaska, south through much of western Canada, and into portions of the northwestern United States, including Washington, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, extending as far south as Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Parks. In Canada, there are approximately 25,000 grizzly bears occupying British Columbia, Alberta, the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, Nunavut, and the northern part of Manitoba. Diet. The Siberian tiger is a very dedicated hunter, and they blend well into their surroundings. While they mainly hunt at night, they have been seen out during the daylight hours to find food. Prey species of the tiger include ungulates such as Manchurian wapiti, Siberian musk deer, long-tailed goral, moose, Siberian roe deer and sika deer, wild boar, and even sometimes small-size Asiatic black bears and brown bears. Siberian tigers also take smaller prey like hares, rabbits, pikas and even salmon. Although grizzlies are of the order Carnivora and have the digestive system of carnivores, they are normally omnivores. Their diets consist of both plants and animals. They have been known to prey on large mammals, when available, such as moose, elk, caribou, white-tailed deer, mule deer, bighorn sheep, bison, and even black bears, though they are more likely to take calves and injured individuals rather than healthy adults. Grizzly bears feed on fish such as salmon, trout, and bass, and those with access to a more protein-enriched diet in coastal areas potentially grow larger than inland individuals. Grizzly bears also readily scavenge food or carrion left behind by other animals. Grizzly bears will also eat birds and their eggs, and gather in large numbers at fishing sites to feed on spawning salmon. They frequently prey on baby deer left in the grass, and occasionally they raid the nests of raptors such as bald eagles. Behavior. The Siberian tiger is a solitary and very territorial animal, often marking trees and rocks to establish its area. Although there are only a few hundred Siberian tigers in their distribution range, they benefit from having vast areas to search for food, an activity to which they dedicate part of the night. This animal is well known for its power and strength, which, combined with a fearsome reputation, stirs fear among humans. However, the Siberian tiger typically avoids contact with people, although conflicts may arise if the tiger is sick, injured, or unable to hunt normally. Grizzly bears use sounds, movements, and smells to communicate. They growl, moan, or grunt, especially when females are communicating with their young or during mating season, when male bears can fight each other fiercely for the opportunity to mate with receptive females. Grizzly bears also rub their bodies on trees to scratch and to let other bears know they're there. Fight dynamics. Who would win a fight between a Siberian tiger and a grizzly bear? Both animals are apex predators at the top of the food chain, but they would never encounter each other naturally in the wild. Both are natural killers with plenty of murder weapons at their disposal. The Siberian tiger is unrivaled in strength in the Russian Far East. An adult grizzly, like its subspecies, is far more massive and stronger than the Siberian tiger. Jaws. The grizzly's powerful jaw closes with a force of 1,250 psi, while the tiger's jaw has a force of 950 psi, which is still enough to bite through bone. The tiger's teeth are longer and thinner, leaving deeper wounds that bleed longer. Claws. Grizzly claws are an important source of trauma. They are not as sharp as the Siberian tiger's claws, but the crushing power of a grizzly's blow could be fatal, potentially snapping a tiger in two. Tigers are stealthy and can move without making a sound. They ambush and attack from the most advantageous position and at the most unpredictable moment. Bears, however, are resistant to wounds. While the tiger has the upper paw in terms of speed and agility, bears are the armored tanks of the animal world. All their arteries and trachea are protected by solid fat and muscle, lying very deep. Bears have been known to continue fighting even when bullets have penetrated their lungs and liver. Battle tactics. In a fight, the first thing a threatened bear would do is rear up to look as big as possible. The tiger's main aim is to bite through the neck bone, a common kill technique highlighted by all tiger experts. However, getting hold of the bear's neck is not easy due to the amount of fat and muscle. In my opinion, the Siberian tiger would have the upper hand. Tigers are accustomed to killing and feed only on the meat of animals they kill themselves, giving them more developed hunting skills. They know exactly where to bite to kill their victim and how and where to strike with their paw. Additionally, tigers are more intelligent than grizzlies. Therefore, I believe the Siberian tiger would win in a head-to-head fight with a grizzly bear. And you, do you have any other opinions? Please leave a comment to let me know. For now, goodbye and see you again.